welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and I like to get back to Tiny at least once a week, and here we are. He is farming around Silver 2. It's a little bit low. I kind of want to get my trophies up. My trophies are a little too low. I'd like to be maybe Silver 1, Gold 3 for farming, but I do also need to push a little bit. I really want to get my 5th builder, but that's going to take a while to get another 1,535 gems from just achievements and clearing obstacles. That's going to take me a really long time. So it's going to be a little while before I have my 5th builder. In that respect, I am not really going to be going hard for like trophies and achievements because it's going to be so long. Even if I do, that's not really going to be worth my time. Maybe I should focus on my upgrades for now. As you can see, I've got all my new walls, but they're not all upgraded to even be level 6. And my max level wall is level 7 now. I also like this base design pretty well. I think it's a pretty good one as far as Town Hall 7 bases go, and I may reveal it in an upcoming base build. Not 100% sure if I'm going to do that, but I may, if it holds up really well. And I just like the design. I think it works really well. But on with the rating. Look at this, 273,000 gold, 310,000 elixir. Now there's a ton right in there in that core, and he's a Town Hall 7. I'm not really going to be able to get that with just Bag, Barb, Archer, Goblin. I'm not going to be able to do it. There isn't enough force. I can't do it. I cannot get through. There's no wall breakers. I only have a lightning spell. There's no way that I'm even going to bother wasting my time trying to get those resources in the center. Instead, I'm going to get all of these collectors because you can easily see that these collectors are just filled with gold. It's not all the gold, but it's a lot of gold. And gold is mainly what I need. I don't really need Elixir right now. I have an army camp to upgrade, but it's under upgrade right now. And I have my lab going, so I don't need Elixir for that. So really all I need is gold right now. And just to keep a little bit of Elixir. These goblins clean it up really fast. This is a really, really fast army. It just builds a little slower than Barch, but it attacks so fast. You clear out stuff so fast because the goblins take out the collectors and the storage is double speed. Come on, lightning spell. See if I can get 3%. No, it's 2%. Waste of a lightning spell. Should not have dropped it. Did not get me as much elixir as it cost me to make the lightning spell. This guy, I think he's more my style. And with that loss on the last one, when I really just wanted to go for the win and the resources, I need to pull out a win on this. Which is exactly what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and get at least 50%, if not a 2-star, because the Town Hall is way over to one side, so that should make it a little bit easier to get that 2-star, get that 2nd star. Now, it's going to be a bit tough. I'm going to have to use my goblins wisely to get all of those resources in there. I deploy my barbarians first, so I can distract the things, but it didn't really work. Heal spell. It's worth it. I don't need the elixir. Heal spell is totally worth it for me right now because I don't need the elixir, and it takes about the length of my army to build. A little longer, but it's alright. Now, send the goblins in waves. Hit the other side with the archers. Come on. Get that gold mine in the back with the archers while my goblins are distracted by the storages because my goblins are too far away. Those barbarians are going for the storage and not the mortar. That is not good for me. Ah, there we go. We took out the mortar. Deploy the rest of my archers. And then realized this was not a very efficient raid. I got so caught up in the fact that I wanted to gain trophies too, that I deployed way more troops than I needed. Now, I needed most of them because all the resources were spread out and inside the walls. But I didn't need that many. I could have saved like 20 archers or something. I could have saved something. But I didn't. And now, for the final raid, I gotta focus. I gotta be efficient. I can't be wasting troops, because farming is all about resources per hour, and the more troops you use, the more troops you waste, the less you make per hour, because they're just wasted. If you're using them to get resources, they're not wasted, but if you're just using it to get percentage that you don't even need, that is just wasted time. Free Town Hall, I do not have to worry about percentage. Luckily, it's just out of range of that cannon. I bet if I deployed, right up against the Town Hall, instead of 2 squares away, I would have been hit by that cannon. That Tesla is wrecking my stuff over on the right. But look at all the things I can pick off with just one archer. Like builder huts, which I don't really need, but it'll give me an achievement, which gives me gems, which gives me builder. So, builder huts destroyed equals builder. Not exactly straight up math. Not exactly sensical math. But math. Destroying builder huts gets you more builders. And now, look at all this loot I'm taking with just archers, but I have a little bit of a problem. See those? There's 3 gold mines, and they're all inside the walls. But they're not holed off completely. They're inside the walls, they're behind the walls, but they're not inside the walls. There's an opening. No traps. That's good for me. I think it's because this base is sort of abandoned that there's no traps. Normally there would be like a spring trap there or something. That's got to be what they meant to do with that base. Ugh, splash damage. Not liking it. Okay, test for residual traps, and distract while I get my archers in there. Then get my goblins in, but I timed it wrong, and my goblins almost got hit anyways. They were missed by an inch. Like an inch in game, not an inch in real life, because I was playing on my phone, so an inch would be like across the half of the screen. Okay, not half of the screen, but it would be across a lot of the screen. Last of my goblins, can I get any more gold? And no. Just one little splash of gold. And that's the end of it, because I'm not going to try for 50% on this, and I can't get any of the other resources. Without goblins, I can't, definitely. So that will end that one out. Now, I have a ways to go. I have a lot of walls to get back up to 6, and then up to 7. That's why I've got that builder idle. He's going to stay idle, but I can get my air defense up one more level after this and make them even. I know I can go to 5 now. I'm going to stay at 4. I'm going to leave it at 4 because 4 is pretty strong for a Town Hall 7. And I'm going to focus on those mortars and those wizard towers, and then finish off my cannons up to where they should be. And you can see I got that archer tower going up top. I do not request on this account. I don't. I do not request troops. You'll never see me with Clan Castle troops until he's at least Town Hall 8, maybe Town Hall 9. Preferably Town Hall 9. If I can't give it, I don't request it. That doesn't necessarily mean I always have it, but I mean, if I don't have it upgraded, I'm not going to request it. And that's all for this video. This is a very good army to attack with. I like it. It's not the fastest, not as fast as Barch, but you can pierce in and go really fast, take out your resources. It's great for getting resources. Honestly, I would personally recommend this army over Barch purely because you can't always get everything with Barch. There may be stuff behind it. Obviously, if you have max level barbarians and archers, you have a lot more leeway. You can get a lot deeper. But this is much better for Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8. Because you know what? You're not always going to be able to get where you need to go, but those goblins will go where you need to go. And they'll take it out twice as fast. Goblins are one of my favorite troops for farming, especially down here. Not up top, not up in the Champions League. Don't use them up in Champions League. But they are specifically designed for farming, so use them. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.